Hey, we're live.
Sweet. We're just gonna have some margarita while we wait and see if people show up.
Drink a beer.
Alright, so I'm Jennifer, that's Mark. For everybody watching this later. And this is our boat. We're on Lunacy, and we hauled it out about 2 weeks ago. It seems like so much longer. So we're just up in the air right now. On stands, doing some boat projects, getting ready to head out for, I don't know, a while.
Tour of the Midwest, is that what you call it?
I don't know. In our van.
See family.
Until hurricane season's over. So if you guys have any questions, just ask us, and we'll try to answer them. And we're going to give you a boat tour as well while we're here.
Should we knock the tour out while we're waiting?
Let's go for it.
Who's filming? Who's tour guide?
So we're going to start at the front. We'll let Mark talk.
Okay, looking forward. This is the main cabin salon nav station. We're on the port side. And the main salon. One of the upgrades we did was cut the table in half. So we have a high-low table, so we can put both legs down or both legs up. So a big table, half a table, no table at all, one big giant settee. That was pretty cool. This is on the 3-cabin version. The galley's all on one side. Pretty standard stuff here, other than the marriage-saving table. So we, since the fridge was kind of our only cabinet space or countertop space, we struggled with Jen prepping food while I wanted a beer. So we installed just a hinge table that almost doubles our prep space. So you can actually prep dinner here and access the fridge. So that probably saved, if it didn't save the marriage, it definitely saved a bunch of fights.
Saved your life.
Saved my life. Moving into the forward cabin, which is doubling as a little bit of a garage right now since we're in project mode and we've got a bunch of stuff out. Only mods we really did in here was on the standard Beneteau. This is a bench, and we needed more hanging storage space, so we put this shelf in, put a curtain rod inside, and really this is more than double the amount of total hanging space that was on the entire boat. So that was pretty nice.
This is also the cabin we sleep in when it's hot.
Yes.
We just get way better airflow up here. When we're in
giant vents or
hatches
for ventilation. Of course, when we're in cruising mode, there's a storage bag above this one, so we can't open it, but that one can open.
For some reason, it's several degrees cooler in this cabin. Here's our forward head.
Forward head, shower, toilet.
Very exciting.
Specifically for 393 owners, if you're, just to show this real quick, we did a water maker install here, which is below your holding tank. So if you're a 393 owner and you want to talk to us about the amount of space that is under the anchor locker and under the forward holding tank, PM us or contact us. Be happy to share that information with you. There's enough storage up there to actually hide a couple of bodies. So if you're into human trafficking or need extra storage space, give us a shout.
All right, back through the galley. In the aft of the boat, we have 2 cabins. One we call the garage. It's full of crap. It's full of junk and toys and tools and sewing machines and all that mess. And here's the cabin that we prefer to sleep in. Much better bed. It just gets hot. It gets hot if we head south and head towards Florida. Just not the same airflow. Oh yeah, and one more bathroom, exciting stuff. Boom. Our bathrooms are like all in one, so you take the handle from the sink and take your shower. But because we are on the hard, floating up in the air, we go to the bathroom in the marina and take our showers in the marina. and it's really a boatyard. It's not a marina. This is
Downsides.
exciting stuff, man.
Downsides to living on the hard. I would say clean it up. Might be kids watching.
There's no upside.
Well, to me, the main downside is your marine ACs have to draw, for non-nautical folks, the marine ACs have to draw in raw water to cool them, so you can't use your typical air conditioner, as do the toilets. So if you're the main things you need to live in the South in the summertime, which is AC and a toilet, can't really use them on board. So.
And we're also in Savannah, Georgia right now, so it's really freaking hot. We're in the States. It's really hot, it's really humid, and we're going to go outside and show you guys what it takes to get out of the boat and to get to the ground and to get back up. And we have our dog Molly, so that's a big adventure in itself, to trying to get the dog in and out. Thankfully, she's really old and doesn't go outside very much. Margarita. Drinking a margarita, Beth. Thank you.
And a PBR.
With lime, because we're fancy.
Very fancy.
All right. Anybody have any questions inside before we go outside in the 800-degree temperature?
We're not going to stay out long. It's going to be quick. How to traverse. So back to the air conditioning comment. The first hurdle we'll have to go over is, since we can't use the marine air conditioners on board, we have a window unit that is stuck in the companionway, or installed in the companionway, that we have to climb over.
It's literally a hurdle.
So you get to do dips every day just to get on and off the boat. Look at those guns. It's a gun show.
All right, let's go outside. And you guys can see the copper coat if you are on our website or anything. You know that we put copper coat on 2 years ago, and copper coat is the bottom paint, and yeah, we're climbing in the air, and Jen. Yes, we are climbing in the air. All right, let's go climb in the air.
Let's go.
First, we're gonna take the dog out. Molly, let's go outside. Are you excited? Are you so excited? So this in itself is an event.
So normally you would just walk out and walk right through this opening. We at least minimize that by making part of the board removable. So first you put Molly in her wiener dog pouch. Jump over.
Margarita. Keep the air conditioning inside. Alright, now it's disgusting up here because we're in the middle of projects. And now we're going to go downstairs. Down there. Scaffolding and ladders. That's how it happens around here. Anybody else have questions? Can you hear us? All right. Down the ladder. Won't get me falling down the stairs on video, thankfully. So boat air conditioners work. They're water cooled. That's why we're not in the water and we can't use our air conditioning. All right, guys, so here's the copper coat. Everybody asks us for an update on it. We are 2 years in and we love it. It's fantastic. You can see we had a couple of tiny barnacles that we had to scrape off. Oh, thanks. The dog pouch is amazing. Here's what the copper coat looks like originally, and it's just resin with copper in it. and then it patinas to the green.
So
That is Hurricane Matthew damage.
Yeah. I was gonna say, why do you have fresh paint on the keel?
We have fresh paint on the keel because Hurricane Matthew, the chain wrapped around keel.
Why is there tape on the side of the hull?
So the water won't hit the fresh copper coat.
Oh.
So this is what a boat looks like in the yard. This is what our boat looks like hanging in the air. Here's our fancy mantis anchor. I cannot wait to get back to the Bahamas to use that because, again, if you followed along, you know we just drug our way throughout the Bahamas everywhere with a different anchor. So excited to use this one. I think that's it outside. It's hot.
And believe it or not, you can actually ride out a hurricane on 6 little bitty narrow stands and the boat sitting on blocks. So that's the kind of the preferred method around here, is to haul the boat out, put it in stands. We will have to remove the sails, remove the lazy jacks, take the solar panels off, stuff like that, just to reduce the windage. But in general, she should be safe and sound here if Savannah gets hit by another storm.
While we're in the van away. So what you got going over here? What's that? Is it wet?
No, it's not wet. So that's a hatch that we're going to install. I can show you when we get back in the cockpit in the hardtop, so we can see the mainsail when we're raising the mainsail. It's one of the downsides to having a hardtop is you get limited visibility of the sails while underway. So,
It's about the only downside.
yeah, it's the only downside I can think of.
All right, back up.
Come on, Molly. Molly, let's go.
Come on.
Let me get some pictures.
All right, so here's our hardtop, and our cockpit is a mess, but that's part of it, doing projects. Where are you putting the hatch? What's up here?
Yeah, the hatch will go about right here, so when you're at the main halyard winch, when you're lifting the mainsail, you'll be able to look through the hatch to see how high the sail is going up. Currently you're cranking on the winch, and then you've got to stick your head out on the side to see if you've got the mainsail all the way up.
Which is fine unless it's raining. That's kind of sucky. So we're on a Beneteau 393, and it's a sloop rigged boat, which means there's a single mast, and then we have a Genoa on the front. And that's kind of it, unless you guys have any questions about the boat specifically. Anything about the gear. So, back down the hole. You can pass her to me.
It's like nautical CrossFit.
Alright, well that's about it. If you guys don't have any questions, I think we're going to sign off here. Quickie little tour, and we'll catch you guys later. Feel free to leave questions in the comments and we'll get back to you, not live. I don't know how many videos we're going to do anytime soon. Well, I've lost my margarita.
Oh my. I'm not going back downstairs right now. So I don't know how many videos we're going to do lately because we're earning money, doing projects, doing our own projects, and about to hit the road in the van. Yep.
So we'll see you out there. Give us questions if you've got them. Thanks for watching.